Hey, what's going on, guys? Good morning. Welcome to episode 10 of Tales for Rise. I'm your awesome commentator, Jack Dawson, with love, support, and respect today. If you guys want to catch more Tales of Arise every Thursday and Fridays, make sure you guys hit that like button, support button, and comment. As always, guys, love, support, and respect is key when we meet and greet new people one by one. So actually, I have a little bit of stuff to know since I've been having plenty of, sneezing. After coming out of the bathroom earlier today, and, I think I'll be alright, hopefully. But other than that, love, support, and respect is key, and knowledge is power as always. And what we'll find, guys, is a new group. A normal new group, with new friends and new family members, that want to be part of something for a long time or for the past current years that no one has ever had to do, or anything fortunate to do, or something positive and loyal. It's always 100% key to guys with love, support, and respect, and also knowledge is power the same way. But if you guys have an account on Twitter, the first step, guys, is Twitter. You guys can tell me your first and last name information on Twitter, what you guys like to do on Twitter, how long you guys been on, and remember we can follow each other and friend request each other sometime. Remember, guys, my name on Twitter is Jack Dawson, 824-65600. You guys can tell me your first and last name information on Twitter today. Any numbers you guys have after you put your first and last name information in there, or anything you guys can imply or refer to, more common of what we do on this group. You guys can let me know anytime you like. But other than that, then remember, guys, the name is Jack Dawson, 824-65600. Not only if you guys have a Twitter from your awesome commentator, I've been on Twitter for 3 years and counting, 5 years on YouTube, and almost 5 years at Walmart. And what's up, Nora? Good morning. I actually did not. I was just tired. I was pretty much tired yesterday, but I don't think I really have, but this is not going to be able to start directly, but with the two games. Well, guys, I'm going to give you guys a full question here, but I don't think I really have. With the two Uncharted games. But other than that, if you guys have a Steam account, you guys can friend request me on Steam. The name is Jack Dawson 93. Hold on, guys, I don't want the eye. But other than that, how was the live stream? By the way, out now. For only PS5 and PC, what score you guys think it deserves? Sorry, guys. But other than that, any genres you like to play, any RPGs, music, sports, action adventure, shooting, puzzles you like to play, or anything that follows, guys, in this group. We're always filled as one big family. But as always, guys, the name is Jack Dawson 93 on Steam. You guys can tell me what games you like to play the most on. As long as is there any good varieties you like to play, or the new Halo Infinite. I've heard some good things about the game itself. It does look pretty good between Xbox Series and on Steam. If you guys have a laptop, a PC, or a computer you guys can play on. You guys want to have an opportunity to get yourself a controller if you can, prior to Steam. But on the flip side, guys, we have an account on Reddit. The best name you guys can check out coming out of me today, guys, is Jack Dawson. I'm guys from Titanic, from this group, and one big family. But the only one I only have on Reddit is Kevin. aka Tube Chat.
We're on the home stretch now.
But the best thing is, guys, I'm taking out Kevin. He's awesome, he's interesting,
These little ones are hardly worth
he always knows, guys, that what we do in this group is filled with love, support, and respect, and knowledge is power. Also staying positive and loyal. I was asking him the question yesterday, and he said, always positive, and always keep the loyalness, and always keep up the good work. And that's what we do in this group, guys, since day one. Well, the best days, guys, I'm taking out Kevin. It's every Friday through Mondays. Running egg almost 24 hours, 7 days a week here today in this group. Sony's Getaway, guys, he's a sweetheart. I love it, it's a good friend of mine. And honestly, guys, the answer was yes and a positive answer. Just coming out of 252 mods today. So you guys can check her out anytime. But other than that, and we guys also have a Instagram. The name of my Instagram, guys, is always the same from Titanic, and anything normal, but the same, but different in a lot of ways. The best I've seen, guys, hardly any rats.
Gotta break through.
Excuse me. Looks like I'm about to have another damn sore throat again, but I hope I don't, guys. Hopefully I don't. Because that would be the last damn thing I would have in front of me. And that would force me to get some, what do you call it, some, also if I do. I mean, if I probably do, I'll probably do it this week. I think after I clock in, but probably sooner rather than later. Because I don't go back to work till tomorrow, so. But the only few I only have on Instagram is Sony. Sony's Getaway.
Keep moving.
And, Kevin. And I also have New Dawn, aka Don. He's actually a great friend of ours. But he's an old friend. But alright, guys, with love, support, and respect, the most important thing. The casual and very important today is we watch videos in full. You guys can like, support, comment in full. You guys can send me out, tweet me out on Twitter, Reddit, and half on Instagram. And if you guys want a shout out, you guys can vote Land at 38, Grand Summon at 14. Also, guys, today's date is the release date of this game, of the other game that's combined into two. Now, I did tell you guys that I played one game for the... I played maybe like 2 out of 2 games, but I did not beat the other 2. And the games that I put on this poll question is Uncharted 4,
Like
Uncharted 4 at Thieves' End, and Lost Legacy. Excuse me. But I am thinking about getting some cough syrup this week, guys, since I think my damn throat's coming back. But I'm hoping it does not. But other than that, every 19 or 20 minutes, guys get IG news from your awesome commentator. My statistics as well as my highest likes is 29, top to views 99 and 113. And my highest mods is 252. My content's been so good, as always. Popularity's been pretty good, uploads have been pretty good. Now I might now since I'm off today, my agenda, to be honest, is what I'm probably am thinking about doing. You guys can expect a new episode of Guardians of the Galaxy probably Monday. I'm thinking later this afternoon, guys. I did announce yesterday that, actually probably last night, you guys will probably get a new episode of 2042 at Battlefield this afternoon. Not sure what's going on tonight, but I'm thinking it might be one of 2.
These little ones are hardly worth our
Enkin need Tita Gale. How you doing? Thank you for the love. And that's always 100% key. Love, support, and respect is key. Always spreading knowledge is power by staying positive, and always staying loyal together. And the thing about Uncharted is, well, I played a couple of good games out of it, but I've always thought Uncharted 4 was pretty good. I will say that right now. I'm glad I just got home. Oh, that's good. Your backup account? Well, not exactly. As long as it's not a movie line that's funny, coming out of a single documentary, in which it has been for a long time, but I really can't complain either way. But as far as the games for PS Plus for next week, I was looking at a couple of them yesterday, going through last night, and there's actually some games that we may or may not have heard of. But I don't know. I mean, there's only one game that's off the bat that I recognize. That's traditionally recognized, but not. But as far as the other few goes, probably not as much. But I will say, Uncharted is one of the gooder, maybe like one of the goodest franchises of all time, and it really is. That's why there's going to be the movie itself, guys, with Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg. I think the movie itself is going to be pretty good. If it's compared towards the games and pretty much the Uncharted franchise, I just think so far the ones that are starting it for the first time today, guys, going into February, it's Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland. So one of them is actually Nathan Drake. You guys get news in another 8 minutes. Yeah, guys, I'm back to my stuff in this a little bit, and anything that's Commonwealth or anything, but I think I'm gonna have no problem but surviving something. But alright, guys, speaking of Uncharted, I gave you guys a poll question today. So, with the two Uncharted games, guys, for example, the two games combined into one. You've got Uncharted Lost Legacy, which I did a couple episodes on that in the past for the PS4. Uncharted 4 as well, guys, at Thieves End. For the only PS5 and PC, what's the following scores you guys think it deserves? It's pretty much out today. A 10, 7.5, 5 out of 10 was actually half a 10, or 2.5, which is a quarter of 10. I would actually go with 1 of 2. Remember, like 1 of 2 here in the script today, guys. It's 1 of 2. But I haven't played Uncharted for quite some time. But the graphics itself is good. Gameplay is pretty good. But it's all about having to. It's kind of, well, Uncharted's kind of like a puzzle game, but a different opportunity that brings your achievements, your goals, and pretty much you got anything you guys can bring towards the table. I mean, just like Uncharted, guys, or kind of like other things. Like, say, for example, it's also compared with exploration, where you guys can find any treasure chests, anything you guys can bring. You guys can check out. You guys can get yourselves a copy and pretty much start the franchise if you want. Like I said, I haven't played Uncharted for quite some time, but it is good. Both games are good. But I would have to go with Uncharted 4. Because either way, both games are good. It's not like it's not going to be anything that's under average or below positive in loyalness, but anything in the process for sure. Excuse me. Hey guys, I think I'm gonna have to get some cough syrup this week. Because it feels like my throat's about to get a little more humiliating or something like that. But other than that, 9 times out of 10, I do recall the last time I played Uncharted. I think it was in my 4th or 5th year on PS4. If I had to really guess right now, but 9 times out of 10 as well, the games that was built by the company that started Uncharted actually did a pretty good job, to be honest. Even though I haven't played it for quite some time, but the graphics, the gameplay, and the fan base, so it's pretty much some good, and it's actually some good entertainment. Whenever game that's more exploration, like say for example Uncharted. Any other game that's compared to any exploration, guys, that can pretty much turn something around. You know, like Uncharted, for example. Any game you guys can think of that's compared to exploration, everybody has a favorite thing they like to do as an option. Exploration, finding items, grinding levels, if you're playing an RPG. Any Final Fantasy you're playing, always exploring items like doing some good grinding. You cannot live without having an exploration, guys. I mean, the best chance you guys can have if you're in a new town, If you're in a new dungeon, you guys always want to explore. Exploration is something that's worth exactly the most important thing you can have. The power you can have. Any rare items, good items you guys can fulfill, or if you guys are not into exploration, that's okay.
Sisloden's an old city.
That's why that's why Uncharted's been around for a long time, you know. I mean, ever since the last time I played Uncharted, it became one of the goodest games of all time, and it really has. Well, guys, right now we're talking to this male Silver Swords person. He does not have a name, but it's actually like one of two. But it's not also months, guys. That's more compared to anything. So the thing about this person, guys, this is a secret route that leads directly from the Vila Snow Plains to inside Kaiselin, or Kai Celestin, or something. It's an underground passage that even the Snake Eyes forgot about. There's a loud echo in there, so try not to make too much noise. Any hyperventilation or anything. I'm guessing he has a bit of a point, guys. It all depends. If anything else is more circulating, or something to visualize. Well, guys, what we want to do is, what mission are we doing? Oh yeah, we're actually, it's actually a secret passage that we can get to with no problems. And normally, guys, when it comes to positive and loyalness, always think positive, and always think loyal. Don't think negative altogether. We're just one big family that surrounds anything. That's all we can do. Anything that follows, so people want to see about your channel, what love, support, and respect is, and what knowledge is power is too. Alright guys, you have to check out what they're doing. It's pretty much anything that's simple.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
But it could be one of two. Well guys, we are now inside the alley. And what we're going to do is make our way into Silver Sword's base. So it would have to be maybe like right there. I don't know. I mean, it's not like we have to attack or anything, but
you never know where Snake Eyes
we may or may not.
We're basically walking into his
I don't know. It's gonna be one of two things. We also have two people talking as well. Pretty much mentioning something. I'm not sure what else it could be. Anything that follows with love, support, and respect is always great to have. Brings the popularity, brings anything else together. What's this one big family, guys, out of 252 mods? That's my #1 highest I've ever had. Throughout my 5 years. We also have two other people talking as well. And so we have this one woman talking with this one soldier or this one lieutenant. As it goes on to state, and I quote, PTV, how you doing, sir? Welcome to the live chat. As it goes on to say, guys, excuse me, sir. I'd like to report someone of talking badly about his lordship. Tell me more.
Thanks,
depending what you heard,
please give me jacket.
There might be a reward in it for you. Not sure what it could be. It could be one of two, guys, with love, support, and respect.
Hi.
I sure will. I'll give you that in a second. PTV TV, what do you do on your channel? Can you drop your channel link in the chat? Maybe I can find you, if I'm able to. Actually, I'm gonna do it on my phone so I can see what I can do. Hold on. PTV. L. Give me 1 second. Hold on. See if I can get this. TV. Are you able to drop your channel in the chat for me? PTV, can you drop your channel link in the chat? If I gave you a blue rinse. Alright guys, my highest months now is 253. There you go, PTV. Big shout out to you, my man. With love, support, and respect. As always, guys, now just powered by staying positive and loyal. Hold on. Excuse me. So, what are your thoughts on that, PTV? 253 mods. There you go. Alright, guys, we got news to talk about this morning. Today's date for this morning in this group. It's January 27, 2022, and it's also, guys, the release date of Uncharted 4
All this talk about reports
and
comments.
Uncharted Lost
This place
Legacy.
really is different from Calaglia.
Now, as you guys recall, both games were good, but the first one that came out first was actually Uncharted 4, if I'm correct. Well, alright, guys, love, support, and respect is key. We'll be meet and greet new people one by one, follow the instructions on YouTube, and checking out our channel descriptions. And as always, it always has a good reference by meeting new friends and new family members. And what we'll find, guys, is a new group and new friends and new family members that want to be part of something that no one has ever done. Anything that follows, guys, is results that people want to see on your channel, not ruining the ozone or having anything else currently in behind. But as long as we're one big family, guys, that can really do something and always make some sort of a difference. Alright, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get this comment out of the way. If you guys have a Twitter, you guys can phone request me, guys, on Twitter. It's your awesome commentator, Zach Dawson. Said, how do I spell connected? There we go. But other than that, you guys already recall I've been on Twitter for 3 years. For 3 years and counting. And I've also been on YouTube for 5 years and counting. But other than that, that's always on the good flip side today, guys, in this script. But other than that, you guys can tell me your first and last name information on Twitter. What you guys like to do on Twitter. Tell me a little bit more about yourself. What kind of an account you have. And how many years you guys been on Twitter the same way at the same time.
Who's this?
The only account I only have on Twitter
If you say
for
so.
3 years and counting is
Come on,
Zach
Max
Dawson.
Wade. We can talk in there.
824 65600. There's only one odd number, guys, and that's 5. So we should be okay.
The name's Medic.
If we have an account,
Leader
if we
of the
have a
Silver
gaming
Swords.
service, guys, like Steam,
And I wish
any
I could
account,
extend my warmest
any
welcome to
any
you
account
all,
you guys
but
have on Steam, phone request me, guys, and follow me. It's
if my
Zach
eyes
Dawson
don't deceive
93.
me, you appear to have a
Any
remedy
games I like
for
to
your
play,
needs.
any Zentries that makes it incredible.
If she is your prisoner,
Any good stuff you guys can bring towards the table, or
She's not a
any
prisoner.
Zentries you like to play the most.
so why do I get the
Well,
feeling
like,
there's a rat
I
about
like
the
playing
house?
RPGs.
No offense.
I like playing
intended.
sports. Once it actually comes
See,
out of my
I'm comfortable with the likely outcome I'll be stabbed in the back.
commentating from.
But stabbed
Doing
in the
any
front?
sports for any
We risked our
team,
lives just to get here,
any
sir.
franchise mode, which I
you
always
want to
like
send
going
her
after
away,
franchise
fine.
mode.
But you'll lose
Um,
me too.
What if it's Madden, baseball, which I think those are the only top 3 I like playing.
I
So,
see.
you guys are welcome to check that out
Trust
anytime,
isn't
any
without a
Zentries
short
like to
supply of
play.
light around these
Any
parts.
sports, music,
And mine more than
RPGs,
anyone's.
shooting, action adventure,
I'll choose to believe
puzzles.
Forgive
Excuse
my
me.
manners. You must be tired after such an arduous journey.
Guys, so let me know what games you like to play on
But to business.
Steam.
We need your strength.
Anything
The
that
snake eyes
follows
grip on the sea
is something
tightens
we
by
can
the day.
recognize.
Our people are suffocating.
With love,
out there.
support, and respect.
Hence
Anytime.
the scouts I sent to
But
find
other than
out.
that, on the flip side,
We're at the end
if
of
you
our
have a
tether.
Reddit, phone question, guys, it's Zach
That's why we're
Dawson.
here, to help. We've got
The only one I
firepower
only
to do
have
it, too.
on Reddit.
first,
Kind of
we've
like
got
what
some
we do
urgent
on
business to
Twitter,
take
but
care of.
differently. And the same with Instagram. Guys, phone request me and follow me on
I
Instagram.
see.
Actually, on
So your
before we
leader
get
is in need of
yeah,
rescue.
Instagram. The name is Zach
It's none
Dawson.
of your concern.
I've got some
We
good
get
people
that.
on Instagram
But
so far today in
It's
this
coming to
group.
our aid that got you into this mess in the
Like say
first
New
place.
Dawn, aka
You can
Dawn.
count on us.
We also have Sody's
Just
Getaway,
as long as you help us with
and
our
so on and so
problem
forth. Same with
afterwards.
Kevin. But the best things you guys
If he's
can
been
work
arrested
out
by the
with,
Snake
I mean,
Eyes,
jumping into
as
live
you
streams
say,
with Kevin, it's the
there's a
best
good
things you guys
chance he's
can
being
jump right in
interrogated over at
if
the
you're available.
headquarters.
He's
Either
awesome,
that,
he's sweet,
Or he's being put to
he's
work over at the
tremendous, he's one of the
floodlights.
greatest of all time
First
already.
priority is finding out where
And that
he
would be,
is.
guys, Kevin is live every Friday,
If
Saturday,
you're
Sunday,
planning on tagging
Mondays.
along, we're inviting
Running
you
Egg
either
almost
way.
24/7.
Just make sure to
Sody's
keep a low
Getaway.
profile.
She's a sweetheart. I love her as a good
It's
friend.
not just the Snake Eyes.
And she's always part of this
Hostiles
group,
lurk among
guys,
the
out of
villagers, too.
252
This
moderated
leader of
raiders.
yours
My 5 years on
must be
YouTube and
quite the
counting today.
inspiration for you to go to such lengths for him.
So guys, can check out
I
Sorting
look
every
forward to
Monday
meeting
through
him someday.
Saturdays. But other than that, with love, support, and respect, the most important. And you guys can also share me or tweet me out on Half of Death on Instagram if you want.
Sister
Anytime.
Online.
Oh, now we have to get the bottomance of this person now. That's why I don't ever trust YouTube bots, guys. All they have to do is do whatever they want, but not in front of this group or one big family. But we won't try to. We will make sure they don't have anything to hide today, guys. We won't. But other than that, with love, support, and respect, and knowledge is power, the most important thing is we watch videos in full. You guys can like, support, comment in full anytime in this group. Send me out, tweet me out on the apps. And that would be, guys, Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit. Or maybe some on YouTube if you want. We can mention that if there's any time for it. But as always, guys, you guys can let me know if you guys want a shout out. And you guys can vote to land at 38 and the Great Summon at 14. Well, guys, we have a new skill from Ringwell. As you guys see, he has a new skill by the name of Silver Sword. As you guys see, Ringwell is a member of the Silver Swords. Now, Solidas, or Solodias. Now I pronounced that correctly. It's actually a local resistance, guys, that Ringwell crossed the Calagian border on an important mission despite her young age. I mean, that's a good thing for her. I'll take it. I don't think these guys need any learning right now between abilities, but I don't think not any time
Let's head
being.
into town and see what the fuss is.
Now we can get information on Zyper. But before we jump into that, we got news to talk about this
Looks like we
morning.
get to sleep
So
with
let's
a
run
roof
them all
over our
down
heads.
for you. So doing an episode of Far Cry 6 last night, there was really not much news, but we actually got through them. I did not read any of the articles that much, but like I said, guys, work was good. Even though it was actually 0 degrees when I clocked in yesterday in the morning, but I always had to keep my ass warm between my love and I, you guys in this group, with love, support, and respect anytime being, and anything else that's more to take right in off the bat. So we should be okay. But alright, alright guys, let's get to our first article today. As you guys can see, 10 hours ago, you guys can check out at the IGN store any new Nintendo Star Wars Gundam Attack on Titan and more items now available. And that does include, guys, the companies that I just said. I mean the items that I just pointed out about a moment ago. You guys can look them up as model kits, shirts, action adventures, toys, or any items. Now you guys can purchase on your credit card to go after any of them, for example. My love and I are always big Star Wars fans. You guys like Star Wars. I mean, Star Wars altogether. You guys like the company of Nintendo, and so on and so forth today. Everybody likes something, especially Gundam. I mean, Gundam, I know there's actually some spending on Gundam, but, I'm not much into Gundam. I mean, anything Gundam. Whether it's something that's compared to it, or action figures compared to it, or anything. But most of us already know what Gundam is. It's actually not too bad of a franchise between action figures or anything else to look through. Well, guys, back to the news. Spider-Man No Way Home's biggest stars has some sort of a protective Spider-Man theory session before filming. And it all took place, guys, before filming, despite the fact that Spider-Man No Way Home's first scene. So they pretty much had to bring an opportunity to go to therapy before starting the first scene. So it was actually a therapy session, guys, not just Tom Holland, but also Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. And once Andrew Garfield was in that session, since he's going to be in the new, the third installment, guys, of The Amazing Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire, I'm not sure what brought his attention, but I'm guessing it's one of two. I don't know. But it could be one of two things, guys. I mean, those are the three right there that basically did a hell of a job by doing what they are honestly built to do. You see, those are the only three actresses, guys, with no problems attached. But then they're on a theory recently by playing Spider-Man and also playing the role of Peter Parker as well. So they actually did very well. That's why Tom Holland now has pretty much the new starter over Andrew Garfield. You know, I mean, I think he is, but one thing I will say about the three of them, they actually did pretty good hard work. So like I said, guys, I actually did tell you guys the two new Spider-Man movies. It's going to be Spider-Man 4 with Zendaya and Tom Holland, and the return of Andrew Garfield Spider-Man on Amazing Spider-Man 3. I think it's coming out later this year or fucking next year. It might be one of those 2 years, guys, but it all depends. But it's a good thing these three, by example, know how to play Spider-Man the correct way, the loving, caring, positive, and loyal way. Hands down, guys, Tom Holland did, Tobey Maguire and the others did quite well, to be honest. So, that's a good theory, and also a good spot to take it. If you guys are looking now to vacuum again, you guys are checking out these good items. The best robot vacuums. Time-saving, guys, smart vacuum cleaners. I don't think I ever once had one, but I do know vacuum cleaners, guys, are pretty much a good use. Cleaning items on the floors, anything on the, anything that's sick, nasty, that needs to be cleaned up or stay clean. I think that's where vacuum cleaners are pretty much are. Well, guys, we're looking at this huge tower that's compared to between the one spotlight. I'm not sure what these two are coming out of, but it all depends.
So that's where those beams of light have been coming from.
Good morning, Zahn. How are you, sir?
Any Danans accused of dissent against Cyslodia's lord are rounded up and brought here.
It's good to see
and
you.
Put to work.
How are you?
It's a fierce deterrent.
Now, the time I got up this morning, guys, was like, well, 5:30. But I slept until about 6:50 or 6:40. So I just had one nap so far today, but it's like if I had another nap later on today, I would not be able to sleep any more good tonight. Because I go back tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. With my ass has to work,
You can see where the floodlights converge from all
3
the
to
way over
11s
here.
back to back, but
take a closer look.
that's why the busy
There's
days for
something I need to
Walmart
confirm.
for doing cuts anytime being, guys, is
Possibly be worth the risk of a
Fridays, Saturdays are pretty much not too bad by example. And, oh, that's good. How did you sleep, by the way, Don? Did you get enough sleep? I mean, I honestly got some good enough sleep since, my partner Rose Dawson, she was thinking about calling me last night since her and I did not have a chance to speak a whole lot. But apparently, guys, so, a couple of our good friends from the basketball team pretty much covered her for me to make sure nobody messes with her or talk shit about her in between. Or try to touch her. But that's the only thing, guys. I'm the only one that can. Fair with love, support, and respect today.
Not to mention all the snake eyes roaming around.
But I'm not sure what the plan for that's going to be. But it all depends going through today.
Anything that makes you stand out
Like I said, I'm gonna be so fucking tired the next couple nights. But, oh, you got up around 2? Damn. So how much, so how long were you up till? Wait a minute. Almost 6 hours, I would assume? You tell me if I'm right, Zahn. If not, I can bring a fire torch so we can do some exploration. So you've been up since 2 o'clock, at 2 in the morning? My ass was dead asleep. I won't say that for sure. But there's always something on the flip side. I mean, I actually got up and I actually got up one morning, and I pretty much you know, I was up 24 hours after a New Year's party. I did not take a nap or take a sleep. I was just fully relaxed. We'll see if I got my ass sick or not, but I highly doubt I did. But it all depends.
It's 9 p.m.
So as long as you're pretty much 1 hour behind, that's okay. But the one thing I'm going to do, since I have a little more of a sore damn throat again, I'm thinking about going up to some cough syrup this week, because since my damn throat is coming back, I think I deserve some of that, to be honest. Instead of losing my entire damn voice. And honestly, the answer is yes. Well, I did not have cheer practice last night, prior to her basketball team taking on the other team. So, pretty much in its hometown. I think we'll probably having that next week, having cheer practice next week, because the next day off, guys, is pretty much Monday and Tuesday. After tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. So, we have other plans to go through. Don, I have a good question. I have a question for you. Have you seen a game show called Jeopardy? As you guys can see, Amy Snyder's historic 40-game Jeopardy run has officially come to an end. Now the thing about it, I mean, I haven't watched a lot of Jeopardy, but it actually is a hell of a game show. With Kat Jennings and I don't know who the other host is. I'm pretty sure he got fired in the past, but go back to what he was doing on Jeopardy. But think about the 40 wins he's already had from last night, guys. 40 wins. As I see, this person by the name of Amy Snyder now has the second longest consecutive winning streak in Jeopardy history. I think that's fantastic. I mean, you look at somebody who has recently a lot of wins on a game show called Jeopardy that banks a lot of money, kind of like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and once there's only 15 questions to win $1 million by having just 3 lifelines: phone a friend, 50-50, and ask the audience. We can think about what the winnings are for Amy Snyder. She won 40 games.
Not till that guy pass away.
Was one Alex Trebek. Alex Trebek did a hell. Alex Trebek did a hell of a job, to be honest. It's not the same about him. He was like in the 70s or something, almost compared to William Shatner, Clint Eastwood, James Earl Jones, or somebody else in return. But now that we notice that, Don, it actually was him. I think he is, so. It's not the same about Alex Trebek. He's actually the first one to ever do the hosting of Jeopardy. So apparently, guys, he got about $1.3 million in winnings. That's a lot of money. But I've always thought, guys, I'm a little bit touched by it, maybe a bit of shocked. But I will say, guys, $1.3 million. It's a legendary, historic amount. Do you have any thoughts on that, Son? $1.3 million after a 40-game victory yesterday. I mean, I don't recall the last time I watched Jeopardy. I think I stopped watching it a while back, but it's a pretty good longest reigning game show. I can test your knowledge by taking on 2 other players, especially if you are the defending champion. So congratulations to her. Well, guys, if you're looking to get yourselves something to bring home, here you guys can look at some best arcade machines. You guys can relive classic gaming with these arcade machines. For example, Space Invaders, Street Fighter, golf games, Galaga, Capcom Bowling, which I'm going to be making my return next week, guys, on February 1st. It's actually the first day of February. And the answer is completely understanding for it. So it all depends what kind of classic gaming you like to play on any arcade machines that can bring your attention or anything. So what were your thoughts on Alex Trebek, John? I'm not sure if you actually said your history, but go right ahead if you want to. I don't see why not. Well, guys, we're running into this Bureau agent of the civil observation. He goes on to say, "You there, miss?" Yes? What is it? I've received reports of you wandering around your living quarters and work area. What do you have to say for yourself? He's prepared to get deep on it, guys. Alpha notices there's something wrong with the two of them. This doesn't look good, Alpha. You're not conspiring with any rebels, are you? What? Perish the thought. I have young children to look after. Kids whose parents were sent to work floodlights. That's so. Well, I've heard it all before, lady. I'm sending you to the floodlights for going out of bounds without permission. You can tell those parents how their kids are when you get there.
No.
No, please. Who's going to take care of them if I'm not around to help them? Not my problem. Nobody asked you to take care of them. And to begin with. Come with me. So that's how you set them off. It doesn't take months. This is insane. You're telling me the same way. I maybe would have looked down once or twice too. And those two pretty much have a confrontation. Oh, you're horny? It's okay, buddy. But we're always here for you, John, anytime being. But what's on your agenda today? Anything? Oh yeah, guys. I want to deliver a quick shout out to Joe. Joe, that's working 14 hours a week. 14 hours a day. He's actually a full-timer in a job he works at. That's in, you guys can deliver a shout-out for him anytime you like in this group. Hey, what's up, JM? Hi, JM, how you doing? Welcome to the live chat. Now, the agent talks to him as well. Here's your reward. If you find anyone else suspicious, be sure to report them too. Oh, my Joy 2, how you doing? What's up? Welcome to the live chat. Welcome to the live chat. Remember, guys, this is what the script's all about. Love, support, and respect is key. For Tia and Hugs Lab, can you guys like, support, comment? Can you guys support and stay connected in the chat, please? With love, support, and respect. JM, did you bring these people in? Or did you or did you not?
Sassy.
Like, support, comment in the chat, guys. John, were you expecting this? And now the Infinite Man goes on to say, guys, right, of course. Thank you very much.
Hey.
Do you know what you just did now? As Alvin confronts him. Same with Ringwell. Huh? Alvin, no. That woman you turned in was looking after kids who had no parents. So, what's it to me?
Why you...
My parents got sent to the floodlights, too. You know, they came back in a sorry state. How are you guys doing this morning, JM? Well, I'm also part of Sassy, too. Sassy is one of the goodest people in this group with love, support, and respect. Sassy is also part of this group, too.
Sassy.
Guys, like, support, comment in the chat, please. Sassy siblings, friends, and Queetsy, can you guys support and can you stay connected in the chat? With love, support, and respect, if you don't mind for me. Get them up there, guys. So, I mean, I'm the last time I've ever had a raid, John, it's been a while. Ever since Kevin and Running Egg got me started. Same with, Kevin, aka Tubatat, and Running Egg got me into a raid a little bit more. But that's fine. We're just one big family. Well, guys, see... That's where popularity and content comes from. Like I said, guys, I don't just love what I do. I am that damn good. And I just do it. That's the most important thing we can have right now. But alright, guys, my parents got sent to the floodlights too. You know, they came back in a sorry state. They can't work and put food on the table. So I've got to do what I can to make ends meet. That doesn't mean you can simply... Then you can feed us. Come on, get us some food. I'm waiting, damn it. God, I should have not yelled like that. Elfin.
Sorry.
I'm sorry about that, Wingwell. It felt like this man wanted Elfin to start feeding his kids and him. It's not like he's some sort of a fucking servant to him, but... do you have any thoughts on that, Zahn? I mean, no one should be able to be forced to face any man or any woman human being to have food. Food and, drinks.
Guys, see you around.
And I just think it's no point in interest. Thank you, Sassy. How you doing? Alright, guys, Sassy Siblings with Mom Clone, congratulations. Being our newest moderator, big shout out to you. John, get ready. My highest mods. 254. No, wait a minute. Is that where I'm at today? Yeah, my highest mods, guys, throughout my 5 years on YouTube. 254. Wow. That is tremendous, guys. My content's been so good right now. So Elfin's like, I'm sorry about that, Ringwell. Let's get out of here. We have a realm to save, and Zappa. Now to think about the food interest, it's a long, difficult story. If any character on any game, like any RPG, sports, anything so on and so forth, it feels like they just want to be fed or something. I mean, why be fed towards another human being from a major character, guys? I just think it's ridiculous. As long as that says no point intended for it, or no negative problems to take, but honestly, it's kind of like half and half or something. I don't know. It's like if any main character is forced into something by getting fed or anything, 9 times out of 10, the strangers between, actually the man, the one that we just talked to earlier this morning, felt like he was going to be feeding him. But, no. It would have been something not worth permission or worth asking. To see what I was going to be having a consolation. Alright guys, back to the news. Star Wars 1313 footage.
So they're pumping.
Now the thing about Star Wars, guys, it shows the Boba Fett traversing the rooftops of Coruscant.
Of course.
So the footage contains, guys, 2 different clips of what could have been.
Pall over the sky even during the day.
Now the last time I watched the book of Boba Fett, it's been quite some time, but all I did was finish maybe like 1 episode. That was it. But I knew one of my parents was watching it in the past and present, right? Right off the bat, too.
What's the difference?
I don't recall the last time I watched Book of Boba Fett,
just
but
like light does. Didn't you know that?
ever since I told my fun guys that I was watching it, she told me not to spoil it to her.
Astral energy exists as different elements.
I've always been a big Star Wars fan since I was after I was a kid, or back when I was a teenager.
Dark astral energy only exists.
I mean, the first time Star Wars has been out was back in
Dark energy isn't harvested as part of the crown contest.
Back in the late 1980s, as far as I can remember.
She's right. It's
With no problems or anything point intended.
And similarly,
I always liked Star Wars.
light energy either.
I've always thought the romance, the Jedi fighting, you know, it was pretty good. Thanks to George Lucas and Don Williams for doing the Star Wars music. There's always a lot of credit to take part in, or it has and always will be.
There used to be a proper day and night cycle in Cyslodia.
Alright guys, in other news, why some Mandalorians, guys, can remove their helmets, while others cannot.
And covered the whole realm.
I don't think there's much to touch base on for that.
I can't believe
it might be too hard to tell.
Even our own damn light.
We shouldn't linger.
I mean, I don't think there's much of anything to punch in. If anything has to come to our attention, or due to the facts, with something for it. But I don't know. Could be anything for sure, guys. I'm not positive for it.
So what if we sneak in and take it instead?
Well, guys, we have a couple more news coming on the fly. So, Microsoft Gaming Company, guys. Microsoft Company, Xbox. As they are changing how it handles, guys, that they handle renewals for Game Pass and Xbox Live Gold in the UK. Now, the move comes forward, guys, concerns of the Competition and Markets Authority.
Hey, what are you?
Now, there's a little more something to spell, or maybe anything inside or outside the complication, or the investigation, for sure. Oh, whoa, hands up, guys.
I remember you.
All right, buddy, you're busting your chops and you're busting your last stick.
We don't mean you any harm. We just want to talk.
They just want to talk to you.
Deal?
They just want to talk to you.
Make it quick.
So that's coming out of David Moore today. Alright, guys, an unknown space object, guys, a space object is releasing radio signals every 18 minutes. It's not like it's every 20 minutes or 25 minutes, guys, in between. So,
Oh yeah, easy to forget that.
due to that in mind,
Abandoned?
it was a kind of a spooky for an astronomer, guys, because there's nothing known in the sky that does it or does not
So you
come to anything for
the
sure.
local lord?
And that one, guys, is actually a science article
You think you know
involving
her, but wait till
radio
she has a
signals,
choice between you and her
so people can see what's going on with that or something inside the planets.
I may have become an agent for
Inside
the
one or
police,
two
but
things,
at least
but
I'm here trying to soothe the agony of my people.
anything
from
that's
the
more to
inside.
take part in.
Beyond the race.
I don't know.
I don't buy
Could be
it.
one of two. Oh, thank you, Don.
You're running.
I mean, you
because
know the
you're
reason
scared.
why.
You think you're the only
My
one who's had to
content, my
suffer?
popularity is Zach Dawson.
What the hell do you
My
know,
popularity's been so good. Oh, wow. He even tried to touch Sinone.
Word
But
to
that's
the
what he
wise,
gets from trying to
people
get
like
towards
you
her.
make me-
And then Alpha Guys puts a stop to that. Oh, wow.
Look. I
There
don't
goes
know what
nothing,
happened
guys.
between you and your father.
There
But what I do know
goes
is that when you
nothing.
fought back at the village, he wouldn't raise a hand to
With
strike
love,
you.
support, and respect. See, guys, I still have a little bit of vocal cords, but I still have a bit of a
But
sore
he
throat.
could never hurt
But
his own son.
all I know is it's coming back. But I hope I don't
When he
have
said he was
a
staying
heavy one.
behind,
But the last thing I would have, guys, especially you, John, is having the Omicron variant,
I think
which
it was
I
because
will
he
not.
wasn't willing to abandon you.
My ass will not have that. Not anytime
If you
soon.
know anything,
That's why
then
I only
tell us.
receive only 2
Please.
shots instead of the booster shot or the 4th shot coming up in March. So, why start now? Alright, guys, one last article for today. Or maybe not. Let's look at it. As you guys can see, Uncharted devs seem to want to make another sequel to Uncharted today. It's a world we want
right thing.
to see more of. I think we can say, guys, for certain, that we can never say never. Now, most of us
Exactly,
already
so
know
reason
what
I
that
took up
line
the
is
sword.
from. The
He taught
Karate
me
Kid,
how to think for myself.
with Zane Smith and Jackie Chan. Never say never. That's why Uncharted's been around for a long time, since the first time it came out was the 360 and the PS3. Do you remember a game? Do you remember a game,
They're
something
going to
for something like
execute me in
that?
Plaza. And it'll be too dangerous
I mean,
for us to go alone.
do you, how much do you know about
You should be able to
Uncharted,
sneak us in.
John?
Sounds good to me. Let's have a chat with him.
I mean, Uncharted is actually one of the goodest franchises that I've ever played. That's why I've only played a couple of games. I never been a damn game like that, but the closest one that I honestly compared was Uncharted 4 at Thief's End. Do I think it's better than one game in general, like Red Dead 2? You guys may or may not say that. Probably not. But it goes anything inside or outside by example. You know, I mean, Uncharted is one of the goodest franchises, maybe like the top best franchises that's not desperate enough, but one of the goodest gaming franchises of all time. And it is too, to be honest. With love, support, and respect, and knowledge is power. Uncharted, to be honest, they started out for the first time as a gaming franchise back in 2007 or something. Well, we all know what Uncharted
Do you
is.
sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
I mean, Uncharted is actually kind of like an action adventure game, good gaming franchise. Well, most importantly, guys, compared to Final Fantasy, any particular RPGs compared to that, or any puzzle games to explore, or anything else to refer to. I mean, that's where there's no problems to look at with, if you're playing an Uncharted game, you guys just want to have any exploration you guys are looking to find, or like nothing more, or love nothing more. But to be honest, guys, I would like nothing more to go back to playing Uncharted soon, but I don't know when I'm gonna go back to playing it again. Honestly, guys, I don't know. I mean, Uncharted 4 was the first game I only played. But then number 2 was only, with no negative problems for it, it was, well, honestly, guys, Uncharted 4 was actually a little more, I haven't seen it a little bit longer with that, but as far as the Lost Legacy goes, that game was fine.
So, you made it back in one piece.
What's up, Sparkle and Joy? How you doing?
I'm afraid.
Welcome
It may
to the
take a
live
little
chat.
longer.
We got our own lead.
And it's the awesome commentator, guys,
Planning to
with love,
execute
support, and
Zephyr in the
respect, and
closet in
knowledge is
front of the
power.
Snake Eyes headquarters. And soon,
But, how are you today,
You're
Sparkling?
going to what?
It's good to see you.
In here.
To move so fast. They must believe he poses
Oh,
a grave
nice,
threat.
nice. Well, guys, we got 14 to 15 likes. Get those likes
We
up
could
there,
really
up
use
there,
your help.
guys. Let's show what love, support, and respect is, and what
Not
knowledge
gonna
is
be
power
easy.
is.
But I'm sure we can think
Don't
of
think
something.
negative, but stay positive and loyal.
If they're staging it in the plaza,
Let's show what we
there's
can
bound
do.
to be an announcement beforehand. Which means
So one thing
if
I
we
will
can-
say, the 2 games and Uncharted, guys, you guys can really, really receive is Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, and The Lost Legacy.
Snake Eyes!
Now, both of those games were
Got us
good.
surrounded!
I knew we should.
But I've always thought, guys, Uncharted 4 was a little more
In
better.
position, everyone.
A little more better and
We've got your back.
anything dramatic.
You need to get out of here now.
Between any fighting,
Well,
any
you know what to do.
explorations,
Underground waterway to
any
the rear.
point that's more
On it.
to the popularity and pretty much the opportunities for the game
No
itself.
discussions.
You
didn't make it this far for it to end
honestly,
here.
guys, yes.
We'll be fine.
I like
We just have to buy
Uncharted.
you a little time.
That's where the exploration comes from.
I'll send
Well, guys,
word
one
later.
last article. Ubisoft
going
Singapore is being investigated, guys, for harassment claims. Now, the update 4 minutes ago is that due to the fact, guys, from Ubisoft, that the investigation has come out in the favor
So
of the
this passage
developer.
runs beneath the
That would
whole
be, guys,
city,
Skull
Pretty
and
clean for a
Bones.
Dan and sewer.
Are you
You know what I
it's
say,
safe
guys?
down here, Rinwell?
Sticks and stones
It's our
do
emergency
not break
evacuation route.
any
So it
bones.
should be.
So I killing 2 stones and 1 bird, guys, with 1
You
weapon.
Sure it's as secret as you think?
We can use this chance to.
Well,
clear
it's
the way
actually
for
not all
Medic
too
and the
bad
others
to
when they
refresh.
follow. Let's go.
I'll take a bit of a shot.
Enemies
taking
show
a
up the
chance.
moment we do.
Well, guys, right now we want to
can puzzle
we're actually
over
now
it.
at this next location. We did not do a quick save, but let's go ahead and do a quick one right now. Even though we haven't done a quick save, guys, for quite some time. So let's go ahead and do that real quick.
Waving hand.
Manu Folkhead, how you doing? Welcome to the live chat. How are you? This is the sound of rushing water, calling out your name. And that's the sound of so far away. Well, guys, but how are you today, Manu Folkett? Thank you for coming in. Well, guys, let me see if I can get this comment here. is you tell staff. Okay, there we go. We'll see if there's anything we want to bring in. Well, I know there's pretty much some armor. But first, armor if we want to get to them or not. Well, I know with the Soxum guys, it has the paralyze, poison resistance of. As far as the other stuff goes, that are general and basic, I most likely will not sell anything. Not until we get some extra enemies behind. But I will go after an Apple Cell though. We'll keep a bit of healing going and anything traditional going. Now, as far as any crafting goes, I would like nothing more than refresh. But wait a minute. I think we could probably start refreshing some people. Let's just go with 10. Let's see what. Now it's 701. Well, guys, let's go with. Well, honestly, guys, we don't have any stone fragment either. So see how that's going to go through today too. Well, guys, once again, you guys consider yourselves news. Well, guys, we got 15 to 16 likes. We're off to a pretty good start today. My highest likes is 29, top to is 99, and 113. And my mods count, 254. That's we're about 746 away. As long as there's no negative complaints or anything below. Always think positive and loyal, guys, every time. Now, Alpha goes on to say, that thing's about to cast an Astral Arty.
Got it.
I'll handle it. I can stop it, no problem. Looks like we may have sort of a mini-boss, but I guess not. Now, here's the thing about the booster attack, guys, of Ringwell. Here's the thing. The thing about the Magic Cancel, guys, it attacks an enemy with a special RT that deserves Astral Energy. If the enemy is hit with it while casting an RT, guys, they'll be downed and Ringwell will still dispel and charge it, leaving them unable to use it again for a while. That's a good way to attach it, guys. Let's see what our tutorial does.
Let me know.
There might be something we can bring. Okay, the spell that Suzette uses, guys, is called Spread. So he pretty much has the boost of having that, for example. Go for a Spread again. Okay, two is good. As we have a good tremendous success. Now the thing about the Magic Castle, guys, for the boost attack of Ringwell, if you see an enemy about to cast an Astral Arty, that's your cue to deploy Ringwell. But a thing on that too, on a good note, if you hit the enemy with her boost attack, as they're casting their spell, she'll steal it and be able to use it for herself later. That would be a good way to go, guys. I'll take it. Nice boost attack. And the thing about Alpha, guys, I gave him that good amount of ability, and that would be the Raining Slash. I think it's kind of like a mini limit break, maybe like minimum or maximum. But it actually is a good attack for him. It's good.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Okay, let's double check if there's anything else. If you guys want a shout out, let me know. Highest mods is 254. Now, as we get to some Inside Pits Baseball from yesterday, I did play one game yesterday. I think it was part of coming out of last night, so I did play like one game last night after I got off of 5 from work. The final score of that one was like 6-4, or it might have been something else. But Inside Pits Baseball has been doing pretty good. There's still no unbeatens. It all depends what kind of teams that are battling first, second, coming out of last place, but keeping in the top 3 teams. That's why there's only like 4 or 5 divisions. I mean, there's only 2 divisions, guys. You've got American League and National League coming out of Major League Baseball. So, but I'm enjoying. I've actually am enjoying and having a little more extra fun of Inside Pits. But I'm continuing to do the 1980 season the way Utah Mike did it, guys. AK Sports Time Machine. I still don't know what I'm doing with Diamond Mind Baseball, but I was supposed to obtain and have some help of having to deal with 1983 and the other youth season. But I still haven't gotten a message back on Diamond Mine Baseball at this point. I actually haven't, or have not. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I'll quickly double check. Honestly, guys, I don't have much of a clue. Maybe I should have gotten a message back or whatever. But honestly, I did not. I haven't. I mean, it'd be nice if I did. Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. It's actually coming out of the team. Hold on, guys. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Let's see if I can send a message back. You guys able to... So I don't want guts. There we go. Okay. You guys able to... That's able to help me on... Help me on it. To fit in the 2... I'm getting the message in, guys, for the most part. 2 seasons. No, not sessions, hold on. What I was spelling, guys, is seasons. 2 seasons for Diamond Mind. Diamond Mind. Okay, there we go. I just sent a quick message on Diamond Mind Baseball. Depending if they're able to help me or not. It could be this week, could be any other day of the week. Anything. Alright, we have another 19 to 24 minutes. So let's see what else we have to go through today, guys. As you guys see, we are now at the underground waterway. But we still have our partners, I believe. Yeah, we still do. Do we have any upgrading we want to do? Okay, we have Double Demon Fang. Okay, guys, we can multiply a 2 pair for it. Well, it actually does have a double attack for it. But this one, guys, is not going to matter. Anytime we're trying to have always good exploration. Whatever RPG you're playing, guys, it's pretty much your best friend. Any exploration you guys can find. Finding items while grinding in levels to party members, or anything else. It's actually before you go back to the story. Before anybody sends something back. Sorry, buddy. Nice attack. There you go, guys. Never give up, never surrender. As far as the CP goes, I'll probably look at that in a moment. We don't have enough CP. Well, guys, let's go and use up 61. I'm gonna heal this guy. And it only requires, guys, only like 18 CP. I'll take it. Take it with no hurries. Well, like I said, guys, my stuff has been pretty good. Popularity's been pretty good with uploads. For 5 years. And it gave us, guys, 2 bizarre mega cores. There was actually a large mass, guys, that's Harvest. From a powerful Zungli. It has a huge power reserve for powering a giant body. That would be a good way to go, guys. That's a good thing to attach it. Do I have anything else to bring to our attention? So I'll take it, no problem. Is there anything we can do to attach anymore, or not really? Maybe I have to tell these creeps what loves upon respect is. Sorry, buddy. Waving slabs, can we try to have some good spread? Oh my goodness, he's just doing some powerful damage, guys, between these monsters. They're kind of like, well, they kind of look like snails to me, but they don't seem to be a match for me. We should be okay. Okay, double Demon Fang, that's good. Gosh dang it. Down to a death threat. Well guys, I'm gonna go and see if Sinode or somebody else can bring me up. Actually, I may as well use the last life bottle now, since... Remember guys, the life bottles don't cost too much. It only costs about maybe like 800 even, of gil. That's okay. But it's not so much that. There we go, come on. Sorry, buddy. Alright, Ringwell, perfect. And it's also pretty nice too, guys, that we have 2 females helping Elfin and the 3 party members today.
Embrace it. Fighting in this state isn't advisable.
That's why, guys, 2 is better than 1, 3 is better than 1. Anything that follows, and for any results. Alright guys, let's get this piece of test. As we have a new Omnic cloak. The thing about this Onyx cloak, guys, it is actually linked with Onyx. The duels are said to change color, guys, in this group, as they absorb the astral energy surrounding it.
That equipment should come in handy.
Okay, let's see who needs it. Can we, see who pretty much wants to have an opportunity? Well, I'm not changing any weapons from these guys for sure. Okay, white piece. Maybe her today. Let's double check. Alright guys, the thing about Ringwell, it's gonna get a little bit of an increase. And that would be the defense will go up to 155. Elemental defense, guys, 211. Resistance 170. So let's go and give this to her, see what we can do for her. If you guys want a shout out, we got 15 to 16 likes. Well, let's see if we can receive a little bit more. Like I said, guys, it's always 100% key. Love, support, and respect is key, not its power. By not jumping inside or outside of a movie called Pirates of the Caribbean and trying to press the Flying Dutchman. It's like, why start now? Hold on, how we doing on Gil?
Hey, Liddy, brother Jack.
Well, well, well. Brother Monk's in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, brother. How you doing? It's good to see you, sir. I didn't help but notice that you were going to be in today. But it is good to see you. It's good to see my older brother Mark come in today. Well, guys, old chunk, it's 201 now. Since we're back up to the tie. Back up to the, back a little bit minor, but not as much. Alright, let's double check the armor real quick. I'm not sure if there's any other selling we can do. So we have it, since we're back in the hundreds for the time being. Okay, there we go. I'm just almost highly recommending, but medium, but not below average. As far as accessory goes, we'll probably wait to do that for now. See if there's anything else that's more to brought our attention for entertainment here today. But the last time I did see Brother Mark just now was like, it's been a while. I bet he's been working, been going through Digimon or Pokemon, whatever. I don't know. Him and I haven't talked a whole lot. Ever since after we started the very first week of this month. before the end of 2021, I would assume. It might have been one of two. Well, guys, we now picked up a Chrysal Barrel. Chrysal Barrel, guys, mass. A clump of stones that's signed with different colors at day and night, and is easily breakable. And possibly, guys, due to it, it's containing conflicting powers. But other than that, hold on, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. What's your objective? What's the objective tonight? Well, we should be okay. Brother Mark says, I've been out of town. I bought DVD Frozen 2 and bought Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc. This is one DVD. I haven't watched, Frozen 2, I've heard that one was good. But I'm not a huge fan of Frozen. I've only watched one movie out of it, guys. Just one. But I will say, the way they recently did, when they actually did some good stuff with the movie, it's like you have two sisters combined instead of one. Okay, and that's another thing too. I mean, the thing about Frozen, it's lost plenty of popularity and it's lost some good stuff new. And 9 times out of 10, I mean, the thing about with having no problems with Frozen, it's like due to the fact with, you know, I remember watching Frozen, but I haven't watched any sin out of it for a while. I mean, I haven't seen number 2. What are your thoughts on number 2, brother, Mark? I mean, I know a lot of people in the United States and also guys in the United Kingdom. But I will say, guys, Frozen is pretty much one of the goodest ones of all time compared to Disney. So it all depends if there's not much to take.
30 years old and going by anime DVDs.
Brother Mark says, March 19th, yes, I'll be 30 years old. I'm gonna buy anime DVDs. Oh, congratulations, buddy. I mean, I don't know. I mean, well, I know, now, Brother Mark, hear me out, buddy, listen to me. You and I both know what I'm going to be picking up on the PS5, right? One day before your birthday, I'm going to be crashing into the party by having the opportunity to pick up a pre-order. I'm going to be walking out with that SOB, Brother Mark, and that would be Final Fantasy Origin, Stranger of Paradise. I'm going to be picking up that set too, guys, after next month of February. It's going to be that game's going to be really good. I'm telling you. I've loved Final Fantasy. It's always my biggest opportunities of all time. Explorations, RPGs, anything that follows, guys, results that people want to see. Any exploration, any acquirements. Wait a minute, can we do some healing real quick? I would love to do some healing real quick before anything else comes to a head. Sorry, buddy. Okay, here we go, guys. Can we bring him to justice? As long as there's no big one. Okay, ring well. Perfect. Nice pickup. Got him. So, have you checked out any new animes recently? Or not exactly? Well, guys, we have a new aura. That would be, guys, the Enduro Aura. Instead of calling it A-U-R-A, Aura or Aura. But guys, let's go ahead and get some healing out of the way. Hit points and combat points. So we have another shopkeeper. Well, honestly, guys, we still have the same exotic total. We still have the exact total. That'd be 201. Well, guys, we have another 5 minutes. Let's go ahead and see what we got real quick. Wait a minute, did we just equip that with Sinone already? I don't think we have. A white set piece. Ask me what... Hold on, guys, let me see if I can get this. Hold on, guys, let me see if I can do this. You two. You. Private. Yeah, there we go. But other than that, I'm thinking for her, I mean, the best thing for her is like, I think she probably would have been equipped for something different, but I don't think, that's why we don't have a lot of gil right now. But we could sell a couple of them. But the thing about this Endure Ore, guys, it has a resistance of plus 30%, water damage 7.5, and the AZ recovery speed as well, 4%. Plus 4% as well. I guess we can, 9 times out of 10, guys, I guess we can probably do something. By selling something in the system. But I don't want us to have to make silver with selling something big. Can we just sell about 3? 3, I feel like 3 is enough. I would like to equip these 2, but I'm not sure if we can get an extra battle or not. I mean, sometimes we probably won't. But we'll double check real quick. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna be doing some Inside Pits baseball when I'm with my Subway family today, and then
Tired of Twitter because of drama.
I'll double check the other comment in a minute. Any? Oh no, let me put that word in. And we're tired of Twitter because of drama. Yeah, drama is never the answer. You know, it's like, I always advise you guys 9 times out of 10, think positive, but not think stupidity or negative stuff combined. That's why love, support, and respect is key, and knowledge is powered by staying positive and loyal in one big family. I mean, everybody's tired of everybody's tired of drama 9 times out of 10. Even then, we're tired of it, guys, in one big group. I mean, like the way I see YouTube bots come in my chat, come into my yard, it's ridiculous. It's like all they care about is wanting information, wanting to upset me to do something. Whatever else, it has to expand. All of us guys 9 times out of 10 get sick and tired of having YouTube bots come in. I think it's not something to recall. Rayan Muto, how you doing? How are you today, Ray? It's good to see you, sir. Welcome to the live chat. Thank you for the like and hand.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
That's why this is what this group's all about, guys. Love, support, and respect is key, and knowledge is power. It's like if people want to think negative and bring drama, take it outside. But don't bring it anywhere people can watch where check out what their comments is, or whatever they're trying to think of it too. That's why violence will never solve anything by thinking negative. That's why, like I said, think positive and loyal. Anything that's more referred to. Well, guys, we have a quick curve real quick that we just picked up out of the water. As you guys see, it's called Jasmine. A herb that raises endurance, guys, when used. Its alluring scent gives those who smell it the strength to persevere in hard times.
What's this doing here?
That would be a nice way to go too, guys. I can take that. I can take that with any arrangements. Well, like I said, I don't know. I mean, I remember having drama come to me, and 9 times out of 10, it's not the answer. As I always say, guys, real quick, nothing's final if it's indeed or if it's your final answer. It's not right, Brother Mark. Nothing's final if it's the final answer. Well, guys, let's double check if there's anything else between you guys. Okay. I think we should be okay right there. But other than that, I think we have a boss coming up, in this underground waterway. I think we do. So, I don't think we're going to be able to have enough time to do it. But alright guys, but other than that, that's going to be a wrap for me this morning, guys. You guys will have another episode of Tales of Arise tomorrow morning before I start and get my titles out of the way between 2 to 11s tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. But, as far as what's going on today, I should be back this afternoon for an episode of Battlefield 2042. You guys, that's every 3 to 4 days a week. You guys will have an episode of Guardians of the Galaxy probably next week. So it's probably going to be Monday. And then pretty much for the weekend, I will only have a new episode of Deathloop always Saturday in the morning and Sunday morning as well. That's every Saturday and Sundays. So let's see how that's going to go through, guys, with love, support, and respect. My sub has been incredible. They've been extremely good and hand for 5 years on YouTube so far. That's always something to bring towards the table. So, other than that, if you guys want to catch more Tales of Arise, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. You guys like, support, comment, and follow. You guys can let me know anytime you like. With love, support, and respect, it's always 100% key. And that's what we have one thing in common, guys. One big family. So Kevin, Sony, and Runny Egg. But, as always, guys, love, support, and respect is key. We'll be meeting great new people one by one, follow the instructions on YouTube, and checking out our descriptions on our channels on YouTube. And the important thing is, what we'll find is new connections. By meeting up and meeting and greeting new family members and new friends that want to be part of something that's more positive and loyal. What we do with our content and what we do on our channels, as much of anything. Any thumbnails, banners, any backgrounds you guys are doing on your channels, you guys can bring that to popularity too. But on that, guys, if you guys have an account, the first account, guys, is Twitter. The name is Zach Dawson 824-65600 on Twitter. You guys can tell me your first and last name information on Twitter. What you guys love to do on Twitter, what you like about Twitter, knowing a little bit more about your personal life and more about yourself too. But this is actually that's exactly what we do. Anything that follows is the results that people want to see on your channel. Bringing the popularity, bring anything else that's brought to our attention, and anything so on and so forth, guys, filled with popularity, love, support, and respect, and also plenty of loyalness, positive, anything out of respect. We always care for one another, guys, with anything that's more positive, more modern, more of anything for sure. But other than that, you guys can tell me your numbers as well on Twitter as well. But other than that, my numbers, guys, are 824-65600. The awesome commentator, Zach Dawson. From Titanic as well. If you have a Reddit, fellow class guys, is Zach Dawson, to Kevin, Sony, Runny Egg, and also Tate the Gale, and Mia Kamiya. Those two are sweet. Nothing more sweeter, guys, than Sony's Getaway. But other than that, the best thing is, guys, to check out Kevin. He's the only awesome guy that I only have on Reddit. So what we do, guys, on Reddit, on our accounts, Twitter, Instagram, anything else. Fall fantastic, thank you, buddy. Thank you for the like. Now we're up to 18 and 19, guys, to kick off this morning. That's exactly what we're talking about today. You see, guys, this is where love, support, and respect comes from. And it does, and it always will be. Thank you so much, football, football or foosball, whatever works. But other than that, guys, can check out Kevin every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Mondays. Running Egg almost 24/7. Sordid's Getaway Mondays through Saturdays. She's a sweetheart. I love her as an awesome commentator to an awesome commentator as a good friend. And it always will be, too. But other than that, that's where popularity with love, support, and respect comes from. With anything else to bring. What are the only things? Hold on, let me see if I can get this thing out of the way. The only things. Okay, there we go. But other than that, guys, with love, support, and respect, we watch videos in full, get some like, support, comment in full, tweet me out, share me out on Twitter and Reddit. If you guys have an Instagram, friend request me as well, and share me out on Instagram anytime. But alright, guys, if you guys want a shout out, I should be back this afternoon for Battlefield 2042. See if there's anything we can shoot at, any enemies that try to screw me over, or have something else to be uptight about, but I'll keep you guys posted between the apps anytime. I'll let you guys know on the apps. But other than that, you guys can vote on land at 38 and the Great Solomon at 14. I should be back this afternoon. If anything changes, I'll let you guys know as good as I can. You guys have a wonderful morning with love, support, and respect. Knowledge is power by staying positive and loyal. It's always important. What we do in this group is one big family. Alright, guys, be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. I'll see you guys this afternoon for 2042. If anything changes, I'll keep you guys posted. You guys have a wonderful morning, guys, from your awesome commentator. With love, support, and respect.